Hi guys, welcome back to Rap Football World. Welcome back to Rap Football Channel. Now, moving on today, please, we're going to be talking about some detailed and latest news about Chelsea Football Club. Well, before we move on, subscribe to my channel, please. Dear viewers, like these videos, share these videos, and don't forget to turn on the notification button for you to get latest videos on this channel. Now, moving on to the deal news, the latest news for today is about Chelsea head coach Graham Potter and latest on his replacement. Chelsea has made a lot of signings this season and they have signed 18 players and spent about 601 million euro this full season, and there's nothing to really shown about these signings because Thomas Tuchel was sacked early enough without much time given to him, and right now Chelsea has really been suffering since his absence. And the replacement Graham Potter has not really filled the shoes of Thomas Tuchel, and now Chelsea are considering sacking him and bringing him Luis Enquire. Now, many of us may not know this Luis Enquire, but I would remind us that he is the current, or he was the current, um, Spain manager and was once a manager in FC Barcelona. And now Chelsea are thinking of hiring him in place of Graham Potter if things continue to go like this. Now, according to my sources, Graham Potter would be sacked or may be sacked if things do not change, because right now Chelsea have only won like 8 games this season and we have spent the most highest amount of money in the full transfer window. We have broken records in transfer windows and there is nothing to show for it. This is not a very good one for the club. Chelsea has not really been what the fans and the manager itself expected. We could see in the last game, our owner was expecting us to win. Our owner was expecting a goal. You could see he got a hunger to be able to get that goal for the club and Chelsea. But when I could say this thing, I'm not really saying the major problem is Graham Potter. But what I'm saying is Graham Potter has his own problems and issues that first needs to be ironed out. Also, we have the players. We have some players that should not be playing for Chelsea, and some that don't want to play for Chelsea any longer. But what I could say right now is, first of all, to start any process in this team, the coach has to be really, really intelligent and his tactics too. Because if you look at Chelsea, I do not understand the kind of tactics we are playing. Under Thomas Tuchel, we could know that okay, Thomas Tuchel is a kind of a more defensive. His tactics are more defensive. We knew that okay, you can find you very more difficult to score against Chelsea. So after pressing Chelsea for a long while, if you can, we take on counters and we win. That's how we were able to play under Thomas Tuchel. But right now, we have not seen any tactical change from Graham Potter. Having making 69 changes every game he has played, he has managed for Chelsea. He has made that changes and changes in his formation, and he has done some tactical changes, players change, and things hasn't really been what every Chelsea fan expected. And I would still say this: the problem or part of the problem is from Graham Potter. Yes, Graham Potter has part of these issues. First of all, I would criticize his lineup. We find it more difficult to score. We find it more difficult to create chances. Except from apart from the last game we played against Fulham, that I saw a lot of chances in the game. But firstly, in the last games we have been playing, we find it difficult to create chances. We find it difficult to convert those chances. And even when we get chances, our strikers, our players don't even know how don't even know how to be able to convert these chances and even be able to score. We will see against Fulham. Harvard has a lot of chances. Mason Mount, I don't know what he's doing on the pitch, but he had a lot of chances. But he had a lot of chances and he was not able to convert these chances into goals. And that's what Chelsea need. Not just signing defenders, signing a lot of attackers, signing midfielders. Now we have got midfielder Enzo Fernandez, a world class player, World Cup champion, and we could see what he did in the game. At least we had a lot of chances in that game. We could see how he was able to control the midfield, and the defense was not too much put under some pressures. But we know there are still some things that he has just had one training session with the club before that game, so we don't really need to blame him. The executive was okay. But what I could say about the attacking is very not where we are supposed to be. Right now, we are supposed to be scoring goals. Could see Kai Havertz in a matter of 3 games, he scores 1 goal. He can get 10 chances and convert one to a goal. That's not what we need in Chelsea right now. You have a number 9, Aubameyang. We don't know why you're not starting him. We don't know what's the problem with Aubameyang right now. It's not an injury. It's not anything. You're not just playing Aubameyang. What is the case? What is the problem? Why is Aubameyang not being played? What is the issue? He has been dropped from the Champions League, and you're giving a lot of chances to Mason Mount. You're giving a lot of chances to Kai Havertz. What has this guys done that have impressed you so much to drop a natural number 9 for these guys that score 1 goal in 4 games? It's not it. Aubameyang hasn't been given a lot of chances. Let's even really say it. Since Aubameyang came to Chelsea, Aubameyang has not been given 5 straight games start. He has not started those 5 straight games because he wasn't signed by Graham Potter, and I assume Graham Potter has said, okay, I'm not the kind of player I want to use. Maybe you're not the kind of player that will fit into my squad, and maybe I won't. That is the case right now, and I'm even surprised that Aubameyang didn't let Chelsea in the transfers to this last transfer window because it was expected, it was coming. There was rumors I would go back to Barcelona, but the team didn't quite work out in Chelsea, and right now I don't see any sense in dropping Aubameyang from the Champions League squad. Aubameyang is our highest goal scorer, and he has been dropped for players that haven't really been showing the zeal and morale to play for Chelsea and score goals for Chelsea. Yes, I'm not saying Havertz is a bad player. Havertz is one of the best we have. He's a World Cup. He has played really well in his country. He has done great things. He has scored Champions League goal for us. He won the Champions League for us. Also, he helped us win the Club World Cup, and we have been very grateful for his stance and what he has done for Chelsea since he arrived for Chelsea. But right now, we don't need to put all the weight on him. He should not be carrying Chelsea because we are seeing that, okay, you have chosen Havertz to be a striker, you have chosen Havertz to be your main man up front. But what we need to see from you now is how you can be able to make sure he scores goals and what you can add to the team. What you could see. You know why I'm really saying these things about the tactics of the coach is that we could see that game against Fulham, and you're bringing in Fofana, changing Mason Mount about 80 minutes. I'm bringing in Fofana. You see, when the guy came, we could see that hunger for a goal. We knew that he had the energy to pursue and make sure he scored, and he nearly scored. That's what I'm saying. Our coach doesn't make changes early. He doesn't even make tactical changes early. You just come, players that should be subbed out of the game early enough to create changes and time for the players to be able to get a goal. You don't do it. You make it die minute. And what good did that do for the team? Good did that do for the team right now? And all I'm saying about Chelsea right now is that Graham Potter may be sacked. It's up to the board, but rumors having to go around now is that Luis Enquire may be his successor if things change as at now, because the team hasn't really progressed to the extent that to the extent that we Chelsea fans have been longing for. What we have been looking for has not been the case. So that's all for now. And other managers has also been linked to Chelsea, the likes of Jose Mourinho, although he's currently in Roma, and Zindane. Well, I don't know how true those ones are right now, but the most current and the one circulating around now is Luis Enquire. So I believe he can be able to be a good coach if the owners decide to make any changes to the managing sector. But news coming now is that Chelsea are going to sign um, a Chelsea are going to bring in new coaching staff to the club that will help in the winning culture and help create chances and other stuff. But I will let you guys know in my next video. Please don't forget to share this video to your friends and loved ones. Please like the video and don't forget to share your opinions, comment in the section, and see you in my next video. And goodbye.